You better ask the court, you better get permission. This is ridiculous.
You're talking about his attitudes? His attitude is he wants to shoot people. Now, I've admitted that kind of evidence in other trials when it's been appropriate. I didn't admit it in this case because, to me, what I've heard in this trial, and by the way, Mr. Richards absolutely correctly points out that just hours ago, I said I had heard nothing in this trial to change any of my rulings. So why?
Testimony, Your Honor.
Pardon me?
That was before the defense
Don't
testimony.
get brazen with me.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and we talk about white privilege all the time, but for some folks, they still don't believe that it exists. I'm not talking about racist people out there. I'm talking about good, honest Americans who are not racist, but assume that no one else is either, and that we are somehow all treated equally in the eyes of the law. This is a video directed at those folks. Did you watch the judge's disgusting performance during this murderer's trial? Do you think this judge would be acting this way if he was presiding over a similar case if the defendant was of African American or Latino descent?
You know very well that an attorney can't go into these types of areas when the judge has already ruled without asking outside the presence of the jury to do so. So don't give me that. That's number one. Number two, this is propensity evidence. I said at the time that I made my ruling, and I'll repeat again now for you, I see no similarity between talking about wishing you had your AR gun, which you don't have, so that you could fire rounds at these thought to be shoplifters, and the incidents in these cases, which are not, there's nothing in your case that suggests the defendant was lying in wait to shoot at somebody.
This judge interjects himself at every possible moment when the prosecution rattles this murder. Rittenhouse killed 2 people in cold blood. He went to Kenosha looking for a hunt. He was strapped and ready for war, and he even brought body armor. You don't bring body armor when you're to protect your friend's store. Now, I know he wasn't wearing body armor at the time of the shooting, but he packed it nevertheless. This case is about as open and shut as it gets. We have video evidence prior, during, and after the shooting. And I'm not talking immediately after the shooting. What I'm talking about is weeks after this thug killed 2 people, where he was out celebrating, drinking, having a good old time, wearing t-shirts with messages that were intended to inflict more pain on the victims' families. He was all smiles back then, now wasn't he? He gets on the stand and breaks down at the thought of what he did. It was an act, and everyone with half a brain can see that. This judge interrupts the trial over and over again to stack the cards in favor of the defense. I wouldn't be surprised if the jury comes back with the guilty verdict and the judge overrules the jury and throws out the case with prejudice. Yes, he has the power to do that, folks. Judges in this country are above the law, and maybe that is the problem right here. You know, folks, I've been screaming for years about this. We need judicial reform in this country from the Supreme Court all the way down, and maybe now that it's on national TV, more people will start to agree. Sappers clear the way, everyone all the way.